Hi, everyone. It's Rebecca Ziegler and Dr. Martha. We are here for our, I don't know, perhaps sixth podcast. Um, Whatever it is, we're happy to be here with each of you. We've been having this little jaunty conversation before coming online and going through what's been going on with us, which is our typical protocol. And the word integrity came up, and the word uncertainty. And somehow we were holding them both at the same time. And from that, we were rolling into another emotion, which was sort of rage, but then it blossomed into our own behavior and how we could then circle back to integrity. And Martha?
Right, because we were talking about how there's a lot of the uncertainty now about what's going to happen, how long we're in the pandemic right now. We will not have to say that always during our podcasts, but we are still there. And we were talking about how to still take care of ourselves, how to best take care of others, and what we can all keep doing to maintain our integrity. And it's funny that Rebecca and I were each thinking of his integrity as kind of like your goodness or your willingness to help others. But it turns out that the first definition of integrity, as we just found out, is wholeness. So that's why we were talking about going through that cycle of uncertainty. How does that progress, or how does that show itself? How does that show itself in other people?
Yes, and it was just a noticing of behaviors, our behavior, others' behavior, how we are, how that behavior ripples off into others. And so then we came back again to it was owning our own behavior. Because sometimes it's easy to shuffle it off. And well, it's because of the pandemic. It's because of this. It's because of that. And we were looking and going over practices that help us to bring our own behavior in balance with integrity and uncertainty.
Right. We're regular people. So we deal with the uncertainty, the fear, the anxiety, the inability to sleep some nights. And so what part of our goal is when we say we want to give you some hints to use at home to stay healthy and calm is because we are human beings too, who have, talk about issues that we have, or right now we're talking about if you don't wear a mask in public, does that mean you don't have integrity? And how are people going to respond to you not doing that? Or that's a part of why we were talking about rage, because we're thinking that some people get very angry. They see you not doing what they think you are supposed to be doing. So it's a lot of this uncertainty not keeping us very well centered, right? In Chinese medicine, down here we have in our lower belly, our very strong original center. That's where our core chi is. Well, when everything's uncertain, that seems to get a little less solid. It has less integrity. It's less whole. So what happens? These emotions bubble up.
Yes, and as I'm listening to you speak right now, what I'm noticing is that when I'm in uncertainty, I'm not feeling grounded. I'm not really feeling my feet on the floor, whether it's on the grass or in shoes or wherever I am. I'm not feeling that sense of solid place.
Right.
And, right.
Right.
And I think that's where we were going to the next, to your
exercise. Yes. So I was saying that I tend to if I'm feeling uncentered and worried about something, I tend to wake up in the morning and I feel like a little stagnation here, right? So around my spirit, right? My spirit is agitated. My spirit is a little congested. So I've been doing this little exercise in the mornings to make myself kind of more whole, bring back the integrity into my lower belly. And I do the infinity symbol. So I take this energy and I am going to spread it down across my solar plexus area, because that's also where we make our energy, where our digestion is, down into the lower belly, and then up again across here. So it's an infinity symbol. And I feel like what I'm doing is, look at that motion, taking this solid energy, bringing it up, helping serve my spirit. Or conversely, if this is more solid because it's more congested, take this back down so I can reground down here and then spread it again. So again, it's like spreading your energy from your core up, from your spirit down. And Rebecca and I were talking about how when we do energy work with people in our private practices, we each end the session by doing the infinity symbol. And Rebecca has a beautiful way of talking about using that for wholeness.
Well, when I'm working with someone, and as it comes to the end of the session, and let's say bits and pieces have been removed, energy wise, in order for someone to come back into their self and feel safe and secure, to do the energy, to do the symbol for infinity is like knitting them back together. So it's bringing back into wholeness.
Which is a beautiful way to think about doing that in the morning, if that's what you're going to do.
Yes.
Just, I'm thinking that if, it doesn't take very much time to, in the morning, start your day with getting yourself back to wholeness, spreading your energy out so that it feels secure and whole, safe and secure. I think right now, those are key words for people, that you feel safe and secure. You feel safe and secure.
Yes. Yes.
It helps a little bit take away that feeling of uncertainty. What's going to happen? How is this all going to go? You feel safe and secure. And actually, have your hand on your body. Have your hand on your body while you're doing it. Make it a real feeling of integrity, of you bringing back your wholeness.
And that sense of touch.
Mm-hmm.
And touch, I believe, isn't that helping to release serotonin?
Yes, because now we are missing that touch. Right. We are missing that touch that maybe, in our practices, oh heavens, I don't know how many hugs I would get a day. And now that's 0.
Right.
So we are missing that. Our bodies are missing that.
And the oxytocin, I think it is too, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel loved.
Yes.
And perhaps you're someone who lives alone. And so that sense of touch. And in ending our podcast today, our medicine bowl to you, placing your hand on your heart, either the right or left first and the other on top, and just gently, gently press in where you can feel your own loving hands on your heart. And repeat after me, please. With great respect and love.
With great respect and love.
I honor my heart.
I honor my heart.
My inner teacher.
My inner teacher.
And from that place of honoring your own most beautiful heart, from that we take it and share it with others. Namaste.
All right, everybody. Till we see you next time. Take care.